Okay, and we are back. Today we are going to be looking at the Tough Armor for the Z Flip 35G and the Z Fold 35G. Also with a quick little review of the Dome Glass EZ screen protector from Whitestone. And let's get it. Okay, we are finally reviewing this. The Tough Armor for the Z Fold and Z Flip. The reason I'm choosing to do both of these together is because they're practically the same case, just for two different phones. But equally as awesome. So, let's start with the Fold. I love this case. I'm going to be a little bit biased here, but this has been my daily driver as far as cases go. You have the hinge protection right here, all around sleek case. It just feels good. Only thing I wish it had is obviously place for the S Pen. But let's kick it off immediately. That's how it looks. For starters, the good, simple design, sleek, gets to the point. There's no crazy design or anything like that they have on it. Like a lot of the other cases, they try to make up for the fact that it's plastic by making it look like metal, and this one just doesn't need to do that. You know what it is. It's straightforward, just a case for your Z Fold. It's got good grip. It's got a nice little feel to it right here. It doesn't get stuck in your pocket whenever you're trying to pull it out of your pocket. It doesn't get stuck on anything else, but at the same time, you don't feel like it's just going to slide out of your hand at any given moment. Granted, I have this, but that's for the whole phablet portion of it, so that's neither here nor there. But this is just good grip. Feels good. I appreciate that. It's got a good lip on the front for the front screen. Good lip on the back for the camera. It's obviously, like I said before, got the hinge protection right here. Nice little Spigen logo. You know, I don't mind it there. It's not obnoxious. I mean, they kind of put it there, so whatever. But still, it's a nice looking case. I haven't gotten any compliments on it, but also at the same time, I haven't been like, hey, dude, your case is freaking ugly. Granted, I don't hang around a lot of people that do that, but either way. Whole alignment is pretty good. Right now, because I had to reapply this case from the last case that I had, everything seems a little off. I kind of did not my best work on this, but whole alignment for the most part is pretty good. Can't really complain, even with it misaligned like this, which you can barely even tell, honestly. I haven't had any issues with calls or not being able to record audio decently. Been pretty good. The other good thing is, due to the alignment and everything, I have my exposed volume rocker and fingerprint sensor. And if you saw my last review on the case from before that had the S Pen on it, that was one of my big gripes about it. It blocked this portion of it. This doesn't do that. I can reach everything as easily as you could with the case not on there, and honestly, it's like boom. You know, any issue that I have at this point is all depending on how dirty my hands are, or if my fingerprint sensor needs to be fixed or whatever, or cleaned. But it pretty much unlocks my phone every single chance it gets the opportunity to. So really no problems there. I appreciate that aspect of this. It does what I need it to do, and it's simple. It's a good case. And honestly, on Amazon, this thing is $49.99. You can't really go wrong with this kind of a case. I mean, Still seems like a little pricey, but I mean, if you're having an $1,800 phone, you're gonna want to protect it with something decent, and might as well get this. They have a $79.99 one that is a full hinge protection, but the problem with that is you get a bulge whenever it's open. As you can see, that goes away. No longer an issue. It's nice and flat. If it wasn't for this pop socket that I have right here, it would lie completely flat. And even with it out, as you can tell, it feels good. It feels good in the hand. I can just hold it. I don't have to worry about any access here, or if I put it on a mount or whatever, I don't have that extra bulge there. It's like, I appreciate the full hinge protection, but at the same time, there's a compromise, So for what this is, it covers as much as it possibly can, and it's good. Other than that, I mean, this is a really good case. As far as the bad goes, again, double-sided tape. If you're not a fan of putting double-sided tape to secure a case on your phone, you're not going to like this one. It has to have that. But unlike the last one I reviewed, it's already in designated spots. They have them pre-marked out, and all you have to do is just peel off the little sticker on that side and align it with your phone, pop it on there, and it's good to go. There is a section right here that you can do that is a double-sided tape portion right there, but I would recommend leaving that on because your antenna is right there. And if you ever have to remove the case, like I'm going to have to eventually for another phone case, you don't want that to rip out your antenna. That'd be bad news. So just pay attention to that. Other than that, it's double-sided tape. It secures it on there. Once it's on there, it's on there. It's not going to just come off. Follow instructions. You take your time with it. It's going to look good. So I don't have a problem with it, honestly. I would much rather put that on there knowing that my phone is going to be in its case at all times. It's not going to slide off whenever I go open it or anything like that. It's just, it is what it is. It kind of comes with the territory, especially with how weird this phone is. It's hard to find a good case for it. It just really is. The other, I guess, bad would be, yeah, it's got good lip protection right here. But on the flip side of that, if you're trying to use the edge panel, that's not too bad. But getting up here, oh, well, now it wants to do it. Well, if you don't have it to where you push down on this, because when you're in like a different app like YouTube or anything like that, you can't just swipe down on the screen and it does this. You have to go up here and get it. That could be kind of an issue. If you do end up getting this case and you want to find a workaround with that, if you go into your settings, you can enable your swipe down screen through your fingerprint sensor right here. And it's really quick and easy. It's actually not bad. It's not working right now because I'm trying to show you, but whatever. So there's that. And the other bad. This phone case and this phone case, they fart. And I know that sounds weird, but just take a listen. Hear that? Just it's a little awkward. It's not too bad, but it's kind of okay. My immaturity showing, but yeah. So there's that. Also, some like you just saw, sometimes whenever you open it up, it will get stuck. But honestly, I'm making it do that. Every time I've opened my phone, I've never had that issue. Like I can just, because my fingers naturally rest right there. So it goes away. I haven't gotten to that point where it's popped out or done anything like that, messed up the case because I'm trying to open my phone. A lot of people will complain about that. I feel like they're nitpicking. Not to say that their complaints are illegitimate, but at the same time, like, you have to really try for it to get stuck like that. Like, I have to hold it specifically like this to get it to even bow up like that. Nobody does that. Sorry, nobody opens their phone that way. You're going to want to hold it right here, and you're going to help it along. So, and I mean, look at it. It's a purely mechanical design. There's not, I don't know. I just feel like that's a silly complaint, but it could be a bad for some. I wanted to make sure I mentioned it just so y'all know. Time for the ugly, and I really can't find that much ugly about this. Like, yeah, like for the, I forgot to mention also for the bad, it's not full hinge protection, but that's kind of obvious. Ugly wise, I can't, man, I can't think of really anything truly negative about this phone. It's got good security. It's protects my phone. I mean, on the off chance that I manage to hit it right there, which more than likely is going to happen because that's just how my luck is, yeah, it'll damage my hinge. But other than that, the only thing I can think of that I would say, depending on the screen protector that you have on your front, if you changed it out or otherwise, like for this one, this is like that old school kind of invisible shield type screen protector. The double-sided tape will start to lift up on the sides right there, and that can be a pain. That's not great. I mean, I've managed to get past its flaws because I have feelings for this case, but other than that, I mean, I really can't think of an ugly. If you guys have this same case, if you've already gotten it, and you want to share your experiences with it, please let me know. But as a whole, I enjoy this case, and same thing can be said about the one for the flip. My wife loves this case. There's really the same with it. It does exactly the same thing. Yes, it also farts. That one's a little bit more prominent than the other one. Let's just hear that again just for... But other than that, yeah, I mean, it hinge protector, still wish it would cover both, but there's workarounds on that. You can barely see it, but there's a little hinge protector type screen protector on there to kind of help it along. I had to tailor it to this length, but I mean, it's if you can MacGyver some stuff, you can make anything work, honestly. But just as a case, though, can't really complain. It looks good, covers everything, holds alignment I'd spent a good amount of time on this one, making it look good, and it's clean, man. This, it looks like it's part of the phone. So just look at that. It just looks good. When it's open, that hinge protector completely goes away. Nice proper alignment. It's good. No problem. You still get decent area right here. Speaker's not blocked up. Oh, your fingerprint sensor and your volume rocker are exposed like they're supposed to be. And I mean, this is a good case. We have twins, and they handle this phone a lot. Even them, it seems like they kind of inadvertently know that it's a expensive phone, but they handle it all the time. And she's even dropped it, and you can't even really tell where she's dropped it. No issue with the phone itself, no issue with anything else after that. It does what it's supposed to. And this one is only $40. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna spend $40 on a case, especially for something that is a foldable, man, this is the way to go. This is really good. And since we're on this phone, we're on the subject, this is the dome glass screen protector from Whitestone. It goes, let me wipe that off. Right there for that extra front screen, and it looks good. It's a mirror finish. I mean, it's pretty much reflecting literally everything that I don't want y'all to see. But yeah, and it does a really good job. It doesn't change the sensitivity at all. I mean, you may have to press it a little bit more so because you obviously have another piece of glass over it, but as a whole, I mean, it looks good. No issue there, honestly. Sensitivity, pretty good. And I'm just barely touching it. So that's only $10. And it comes with a 2-pack, so it's really not bad. These are good things. If you're trying to take care of your phone, you're gonna want the best of the best of the best, sir. And this takes care of it. The only thing I wish that I had on this one is a place for my S Pen. But hopefully something comes along like that, and the minute something does and it's worth it. It's worth y'all seeing. I don't care who makes it. It doesn't have to be Spigen. I'm not sponsored by Spigen. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'll review it. I don't care. I want to look for the best case for this phone, and I know that there are other people out there that want the functionality of the Fold with the functionality of the S Pen. I know I've been asking for it. We've all been asking for it. And Samsung, dude, what are y'all doing? Man, what are y'all doing? You guys made a killer phone. I love this phone, and it turns heads. As many times, every time I open this phone, I'm like, holy crap, my phone can do this. Every single time. And then you give me the added benefit of treating it like a Note, and I loved my Note, and I get a full-size S Pen, and you don't even give me a place to properly put it. The option that you give me is this floppy, crappy case. Like, what are you doing? Who does that? And on top of that, that costs more than this case right here. Like, this case plus this screen protector for my wife still costs less. Like, there's so many different combinations you can get for the amount that they want for that. And if you look online, they're getting rid of them everywhere. Like, if you find them cheap and you want to experiment, yeah, go for it. But there's a reason that they're getting rid of things. There's a reason that nobody wants these cases, because that little S Pen holder, honestly, like, is probably the most valuable thing, because I've seen people just take it off and modify other cases for that. So, I don't know. But that's going to essentially conclude this. I'm going to give these my rating, and I don't do number ratings at all. I like to just tell you kind of what's what. So on a scale of must have, bargain bin, or trash bin, for the price that they're at, I mean, they're kind of already in the bargain bin. You know, Amazon maybe just doing it was this and is now this. I don't know, but this one's $49.99. This one's $39.99, and this one is $10. I mean, kind of speaks for itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the must-have for the price. And if you want to protect your phone and have it in that nice, still candy bar type feel, it's not too bulky, I'd go for this. This would be my my number one so far. But yeah, I have a couple of the cases in the works for these, and the minute I get them in, I'll review them, do a quick unboxing, and go from there. If you like this video, please leave a like. Helps me out. I really appreciate it. If you want to subscribe for more stuff, also, again, let me know. I appreciate everybody's comments. I appreciate everybody's questions. You know, let me know. And also, just as a quick disclaimer, I do have affiliate links in there. Yeah, if you click on one of the links that I give you and you purchase one of these items, I may or may not receive a percentage from it. But everything that I receive from that is going towards making this better. I have obviously changed my decor a little bit, but still need some work. So anything helps, even negative comments, even dislikes, you know, help me make this a good channel. But that's going to be my review for right now. I'll throw up a quick pluses and minuses for all of these things. And yeah, anything else you'd like to see, leave it in the comments below. Until next time, be safe. God bless. Thanks for watching.